We wake up, set new goals, step out the door, and immediately collide with the chaos of daily life. We drop our resolutions, our anxiety spikes, and we walk around feeling like victims of our circumstances. Human behavior follows a predictable science, backed by thousands of peer-reviewed studies published every year. These research papers map out the mechanics of how we think and act, though most of us never learn how to use those instructions. Take the most common misconception holding us back, the deeply ingrained myth that it takes exactly 21 days to form a new habit. This chart shows the actual neuropsychological timeline required to build a habit. According to behavioral researchers, it takes an average of 66 days, broken down into 3 distinct phases. The first 22 days are characterized by intense discomfort as your brain fights the new behavior. That is followed by another 22 days of prolonged struggle, which is exactly where the vast majority of people give up. But if you push into the final 22-day phase, momentum finally takes over. The action wires directly into your body's automatic routine. Knowing this actual timeline gives us our first bit of internal control. It stops us from quitting right before that crucial momentum phase even begins. But long-term habits take time. If you want to stabilize your mood immediately, before you even interact with another person, start with morning sunlight. Just 10 minutes of direct exposure triggers your body to produce vitamin D. This acts as an acute mood stabilizer and actively works to prevent depressive symptoms throughout your day. When that general stress sharpens into acute anxiety, like the nerves you feel driving to deliver a major presentation, the solution is counterintuitive. Sing your favorite song out loud. This graph shows the exact neurochemical reaction caused by singing. The stress hormone cortisol drops rapidly, while your brain simultaneously releases a massive spike of oxytocin. Even the background noise you choose matters. Psychologists call this perceptual expectation. Listening to sad or upbeat music literally alters the way your brain processes visual information in the physical world around you. Mastering these internal inputs, light, voice, and sound, builds a required, stable foundation. You have to lock down your own neurochemistry before you attempt to influence anyone else's. With your baseline set, you can turn outward. The first step to controlling any social environment is getting people to passively trust you. You can accelerate this using the chameleon effect. By subtly mirroring someone's body language and adopting their specific vocabulary, you bypass their natural social defenses and fast-track a bond. Add to that a secondary neurological trigger, actively using their name in conversation. Hearing their own name directly activates the reward center in their brain. Once you have their trust, you can employ the ego hack. Because of the Dunning-Kruger Effect, highly intelligent people constantly doubt their own knowledge, while average people tend to boast to feel superior. When you meet someone who loves to boast, say about cars, play dumb. Ask them to explain it to you. This inflates their ego and paradoxically gives you complete control over their likability toward you. The Dalai Lama noted that when you speak, you only repeat what you know, but if you listen, you extract actual value from others. Suppressing your own need to sound smart, to strategically inflate another person's ego, is the most efficient way to gain unseen leverage in any relationship. Now we escalate from likability to active persuasion, getting exactly what you want without the other person realizing they've been guided. You do this through the illusion of choice. If you want a child to study, don't command them to do it. Ask if they want to start with math or English. Waiters use this exact same framing when suggesting menu items. The target feels completely in control of the decision. That feeling masks the fact that you curated the environment so that the only available outcomes were the ones you already wanted. You can apply this same low-friction approach to extract hidden information from someone who is actively resisting opening up to you. Use the power of silence. Ask a single, direct question, hold eye contact, and then completely refuse to speak. Human nature deeply abhors an awkward conversational vacuum. The target will cave to the pressure and nervously overshare just to fill the silence. Persuasion happens when you control the architecture of the conversation. By setting the environment first, you let human nature do the heavy lifting for you. Sometimes, despite your best framing, a conversation will turn aggressive and a severe conflict becomes imminent. You can short-circuit this aggression instantly using what psychologists call the snack effect. Evolutionarily, eating is a primitive and highly communal activity. When we eat, our brains receive a deep-seated biological signal that our immediate environment is safe. When tensions spike, simply start eating or casually offer the aggressor a simple piece of chocolate. It forces a subconscious de-escalation of the room's tension. You can dismantle a high-stakes modern conflict simply by targeting our most basic primitive instincts. There is only one barrier left to executing these hacks: the pervasive myth of multitasking. Your brain cannot actually multitask. It only rapidly switches focus between different stimuli. That constant switching ruins the deep observation you need to successfully read a room and influence others. Stop trying to do everything at once. Pick just one of these hacks. Step outside for 10 minutes of sunlight, or try holding silence in your next meeting, and use it today. Life is a predictable system of patterns. With these tools in hand, you can navigate your next interaction with quiet, unshakable control.